From the Delta Sky Club
Welcome back, Miss Klein.
to the Jet Bridge, Delta Airlines relies on 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to power operations and serve customers faster. Together, we're putting 5G into the hands of ground staff so they can better assist on-the-go travelers with real-time information throughout the airport. This is elevating customer experience. This is Delta Airlines with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
I'm Peter Schrager, host of Good Morning Football on the NFL Network and the Season with Peter Schrager podcast. Whether you're ordering wings for the game or you're whipping up a 7-layer dip or you're ordering a pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food, no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizzas to buy one, get one wings to whatever it is you want, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats is the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply, and see the app for details.
Daniel, how special is it for you to play against a team of your hometown?
Yeah, it's cool. Played against the Panthers a couple years ago. Doing it again, I think just kind of gives you perspective on your journey and how far you come playing against a team you grew up rooting for. So definitely a cool experience. But once the ball is kicked off and it's time to go, it'll be like any other game.
Daniel, you are playing in a world famous stadium, with Bayern Munich. Do you watch soccer? And if you do, what position would you play?
I don't watch a ton of soccer. I played a little bit of FIFA growing up, so you see some of that. But I don't know. Hopefully forward or something like forward or midfield. Yeah, striker. Yeah.
And if you could choose any place the next time that you because you played in Germany, you played in obviously England, where would you choose to play your next NFL international game?
That's a good question. The experience in London was cool, and it's cool to be here. I don't know, maybe Mexico.
Hey, Daniel. Jalin Hyatt has been a little bit of an afterthought this year in this offense. With Slayton being out this weekend, he's probably going to have a bigger role. How are you going to make sure, or are you going to get somebody like that involved who might be a little bit down since he hasn't had that many opportunities this year?
Jalen's ready to go. I got a lot of trust and confidence in him, and we all do. We spent a lot of time this offseason training together, and he had a great training camp. And then, he's had a little bit of a tough start, but he'll be ready for his opportunities. I have a lot of trust and confidence in him, and he's a big-time player.
Hey, how do you keep yourself and your team motivated during such a difficult season?
I think just focusing on the next opportunity. You can't afford to let yourself be distracted or let that affect your preparation to the next week. And we understand that we have a job to do. There's stuff we need to correct and improve on, and that's where our focus needs to be. So I think we have a mature group of guys who understand how to do that, and we've had a good week of practice.
You have amazing catch against Carolina in that game in MetLife. You told to Coach Dable to do something special for this opportunity in Munich also?
No, I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to happen or how the game's going to play out. But, yeah, every game's different, and we're trying to game plan and situate ourselves best to win this game.
Hey, Daniel. Right here. Hey. I know obviously this is the next game, but because of the unusual circumstances where it is, the neutrality of the crowd, I guess, and the long trip, I mean, do you look at any chance that this could be an opportunity for some kind of a reset or the start of something? It's not just the next game in Charlotte or in New Jersey, it's this international event.
I think the best way for us to do that going forward is to focus just on this game and what's immediately in front of us. And, I think we're still confident in what we can be as a team. Obviously, we haven't been consistent enough overall, but, I think we have what we need to get going and to build some momentum. And, that starts one game at a time. So that's what we're focused on right now.
Hey, Daniel. Here. Last week you had a pretty tough rushing touchdown.
and you show some emotions in that moment. Maybe you can just say, what was your first emotion when you crossed the goal line, when you pushed down those two defenders? What was the first thought?
Just excited to score. I mean, I thought, excited to score. I thought important part of the game, and we had executed well on that drive to get down there, and knowing how important it is to finish in the end zone on when we get the ball in the red zone. So that's been a point of emphasis for us, and I thought we did that well a week ago for the most part. So we continue to focus on that, but I think on that play, you're just excited to score.
Thanks.
Daniel, I'm going to give you the chance to be the salesman for your franchise. For all international fans that don't have a team, why should they support the New York Giants?
I think there's great tradition. There's great history in this organization. The Giants have been around for 100 years and had a lot of success throughout their history, done things the right way. The Mara and Tisch families are known for doing things the right way and how they operate. So I think it's a cool tradition to be a part of.
Daniel, what do you think that the offense lacks to be more effective than, because it's ranked last in points per game? So what do you think? What can change to be better?
I think just executing more consistently. I think finishing, like I was talking about, finishing in the red zone when we get it down there with touchdowns, not field goals, and consistent execution throughout the game. Third down, all the critical situations that that make offenses good. So we got to continue to focus on that, and we're confident we're able to do it.
Hey, Daniel. You had quite some success a couple of years back when you were at the international game in London versus the Ravens. I know it's a different team. I know it's 2 years later, but is there anything you can take out of that game in terms of preparation that you were able to do this week, where you knew, hey, that worked for us the last time, we're just going to do the same thing when we're over here in Germany?
It's helpful to have gone through the week of preparation once and know kind of what it's like, the travel, getting over here, and then kind of immediately going into meetings and a practice. Just having done it once, I don't think there's any special trick to it or any secret. I think it's just trying to get your rest and catch up after a long flight, and then like any other game, preparing, studying the game plan, making sure you're locked in.
Lowe's knows you want to get even more value for the holiday. That's why as a My Lowe's Rewards member, you get new member deals on holiday decor, tools, and more. And you earn points when you shop. More points equal more rewards to help you save on holiday and more. Not a member? Join for free today at Lowes.com/MyLowe'sRewards, because Lowe's knows deals. Program subject to terms and conditions. Points are awarded on eligible purchases. See Lowes.com/terms for full details, subject to change.